Let's talk about wholesaling, what it means, what you should be doing if you're a wholesaler, how you should be looking at your role in the marketplace. Wholesaling, it gets talked about in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's a bad word. There are certain states, certain counties trying to make it a bad thing, trying to make it an issue, trying to make it illegal, whatever the case is, right? Those people are definitely looking at wholesaling all wrong, but it comes from a lot of people who are calling themselves wholesalers or going out there and wholesaling, going out there and attacking the market and not truly understanding what your role is, why you're there, and how you make money, right? Too many people start wholesaling and all they do is say, what do you want to sell your house for? Cool. They tack on a certain amount of money and then they go out to the marketplace with it and try and flip that contract without understanding anything at all about the value of that property. If you do it that way, cool. You do you. If it's working for you, that's fantastic. I don't like that method. It's really not effective long-term, and eventually you will burn out all of your buyers. You'll burn out the market. You may be able to make a bunch of money quickly, but long-term, that's not going to work. You're not taking any time to develop relationships, right? Here's how you should be looking at wholesaling, okay? In any kind of marketplace, if you're trying to earn money, there's something going back into that marketplace, right? You're providing value, you're selling a product, right? You came up with something, you tack on a margin, whatever. You're solving something in somebody's life. If you're just taking a house, doing nothing to it, and saying it's worth 50,000 more, 25% more, 20,000 more, right? Then that means you are such a good negotiator that you lock that up at such a ridiculously low price, or that deal is such a home run versus everything else that you're just that good of a sales guy. It's not true, right? That's not how you wholesale. What you need to be realizing about wholesale is this. In the market of homes that are not going to go to the MLS in their current state, right? That's really what you're attacking, right? Not the stuff that wants to go out to the MLS, or maybe it does and then it doesn't sell. So you're trying to get the stuff before it goes there, okay? You're trying to get the weird situations, the creative situations, the stuff that agents don't know how to deal with, right? Or the flips, right? The flips that then you're going to flip the contract to a flipper that then will go put money into it and flip it out to the market. Or maybe you're a buy and hold and you're looking for that, or turnkey. Whatever the case is, there's a value change happening somewhere inside of there. Here's the example I'll give you, right? Flippers is easy, right? They come in, they rehab the property, they're putting time, effort, materials into that, bringing it up to a higher price point compared to the market, right? Elevating the products to demand more money in that same marketplace. When you wholesale to a flipper, the value that you're adding to the marketplace is this. It's really simple. You are a marketer. You're a marketer and you're lead gen, right? The flipper does not have time to go find his next project. The flipper needs to focus on what they do best, their unique ability, their ability to make money, and that's putting all the time and effort into rehabbing that house. That's why they are a flipper, because they like doing that in most cases. Or they're really good at it and they know how to make money off of it. In most cases, those guys don't have the time, wherewithal, money even sometimes, to spend with marketing, spend on lead gen, spend on the phone talking to people trying to extract that deal. That's what you're doing as the wholesaler. You're exchanging time and marketing money for a deal that you can go to a flipper with so that he doesn't have to do that piece of the whole equation, right? That's your role. And if you focus on doing that role really well, it changes the way you look at things, right? Changes, okay, these are my buyers, here's how I'm gonna serve them. Here's what I need to extract for a deal to move it quickly. Right? Here are the conversations I need to be having. Here's who I need to be talking to. Instead of, let me just call every single seller in this zip code and see if they'll sell me their property. By doing it this way, by looking at, okay, my role is as a marketer, as a salesperson to get that deal. Now it's about, okay, how do I find the deal that this person needs, right? How do I serve the flipper? I don't serve the flipper by bringing them 10 properties that don't meet their criteria. I serve them by asking, hey, what's your current project that you're working on? Okay, if you get another one with those same numbers in that same neighborhood, is that a deal you'd be able to move on quickly? Cool. Now I know exactly what to go target, right? Now I know I'm gonna go spend time, energy, money, marketing for that specific thing because I have a guy waiting for it. So if you're a wholesaler, or maybe you're a flipper and you're dealing with wholesalers, or maybe you're an out-of-state investor looking for rental properties and you come across wholesalers. Again, look at how this marketplace should be working together. Wholesalers should be a resource for you. If they're not, they're probably not doing it properly, right? Wholesalers should enable you to not have to do that marketing effort, to not have to do the calling and make the 100 calls a day to find that seller, like all of that dirty work that you have to go through and that hustle work to find a deal and carry on a relationship and put the time and effort into communicating with this person and connecting and figuring out their situation. If I can have a wholesaler do that and I just say, hey, I need a house that looks like this at this price, go do you. If they can negotiate that where they make money and I get what I want, more power to them. That just helps me do my job as a flipper better. So you need to rethink the way, if you're dealing with wholesalers or not dealing with them because you're afraid of them, even if you're an agent, find the good wholesalers that are doing this the right way. They're spending money in the marketplace trying to bring those values up, right? Trying to find the product that needs to be brought up in value. If you're an agent, these are great opportunities because you may have buyers that are looking for some kind of value add like that. Even if you don't, if I move a property to a flipper and I'm an agent, or I know what's going on with the wholesaler that sold that property to a flipper, and I know he takes 3 months to do that deal, as an agent, I can go work with that flipper to go get that listing, right? There's so many different ways you can piece yourself into this puzzle by understanding what the marketplace looks like and how people serve their own role, whether wholesaler or flipper or investor or whatever the case is. So for you wholesalers that are out there, realign yourself with what wholesaling is meant to do, what it's supposed to do with the marketplace, what it's supposed to do for value add, how you can serve these different types of buyers, different seats in this whole marketplace and pipeline and everything. And if you're dealing with wholesalers or not dealing with wholesalers, rethink about the way you do that, because these are the marketers, these are the hustlers that should be going out there finding those deals for you and may need a lot of renegotiation. They may need help figuring out values, but they're gonna go do a lot of legwork that you may not have the time to do, or honestly, you may not even want to do because it's not worth your time or interest or whatever the case is. But these are the people that will go out there and do the work for you, and you can work with to find deals that you wouldn't otherwise come by because really you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, you're not spending the money, whatever the case is. So work with those wholesalers. Wholesalers, get right in the way you're attacking the marketplace. Make it a value add. Remember what your role is and what you're there to do. And this is how everybody can make more money together in that marketplace.